to Mental Health Mondays and happy first day of Black History Month. See, peep the shirt, sparkly, sparkly. Happy Black History Month, my melanin brothers and sisters. Um, if you hear a lot of noise in the background, we are currently having a blizzard in New York. And it is no joke outside. Like, I can barely see anything outside, and like the wind is very like disrespectful. So if you hear a whole bunch of like this, yeah, it's a blizzard. It's snowing like crazy outside. But anyway, how are you doing on this lovely Monday? I hope well. So let's get into it. I had asked a question on my page last week about black women not feeling protected. And the question was in regards to the situation that happened with the young lady a couple of weeks ago who was attacked in ooh, who was attacked in Harlem by two men just because she rejected their advances. Now, I hear stories like these more often than not, like about how women don't feel protected by black men, and black men feel a way about it, but what is it that you guys are doing or willing to do to change that narrative or whatever? So, me personally, I'm not pointing the finger at all black men at all because I have a good amount of black men in my life who protect me, who care about me. I have a brother, I have male friends who I consider brothers. Um, I have male cousins. I have people who I feel who, they protect me and whatnot, and I feel secure. But, on those times where, let's say I'm traveling by myself or whatever, and I'm being catcalled out in the street or whatever, it's only but so fast a male cousin or my brother even, my brother lives in a whole other state. So it's only but so fast, like my male counterparts, everybody that protects me, they can come to help rescue me. Other than that, like, I'm pretty much by myself and I have to protect myself. So, it's sad that, we have to be on the defense because we feel like, we're not protected or whatever. And a lot of the time, guys feel, some guys, not all, because I'm not generalizing all men, because, some of y'all know how to protect women even if you don't know them, and some of y'all just feel like we're supposed to, like, y'all feel entitled to, for a woman, she has to respond to you or whatever, and that's not the case. So, if I'm by myself or whatever, and I'm like walking down the street when it's dark or whatever, it's nighttime out or whatever, and I have to go in my pocket and I have to, hold on to my weapons, my taser or my, you know, mace or whatever. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way, but unfortunately that's the way it is. So, like I said, in regards to the young lady that was attacked in Harlem, the situation with that was, she went to a liquor store after work to purchase a bottle of wine. There were two guys, there was a group of people actually, but it was two guys in particular who volunteered to pay for her bottle of wine. She, declined politely, told them no thank you, I'm okay. And as she went to leave the liquor store, they were saying, oh, you think you better than us, blah, blah, blah. When she went across the street, they followed her and attacked her. There was a guy in a red jacket and there was a guy in a black jacket. The guy in the red jacket attacked her, stole her phone, almost bit her damn eye out, scratched her, like they jacked up her face and everything, bruised her ribs, all of that. And, me just reading the story, I was very, very, like, disgusted because I'm like, all of that because she told you no thank you? Like, why do men like that feel like this sense of entitlement? Like, we have to talk to you. Or because we said no, it's a problem. It's kind of sad. And it's like, in that moment, she wasn't protected. Nobody protected her. And it shouldn't have even gone that far, all because she said no thank you to you buying her a bottle of wine that she was perfectly fine with buying herself. And not only that situation, it's the situation with Meg the Stallion and Tory Lanez, where Meg says that Tory was the one that shot her in the foot. And Meg has been telling her truth this whole time. Tory has been silent, I guess, because his camp is telling him, don't respond or whatever, it's a legal matter, blah blah blah. So, it comes out that charges were dropped. The charges against Tory were dropped, and people are still pointing the finger at Megan, like, oh, you're a liar. He never did this, he never did that, and like so many, you know, versions of their story keeps, you know, popping up. But Meg has stood firm in saying Tory is the one that did this to me, and it's mostly it's black men and it's black women who are saying no, she's a liar, pretty much victim shaming or whatever. Regardless of the fact is, she was shot in her foot. She was shot in her foot, and she said that she protected him because the police were there and it was them in the car. And when it comes to black people and gun violence and all of that other stuff, police be on edge with that. So they have a shoot first, ask questions later mentality. Meg was, she was scared. So I don't think she initially named Tory as the shooter. I think she protected him then. But then, like, even after the situation with everybody calling her a liar, with everybody saying that, um, well, she was belligerent at the party. That's why he felt the need to shoot her in the foot because she's bigger than him. Pretty much supporting his little man complex. Now, mind you, all of this is alleged. So many different versions of the story have come out. But never mind that. It's just the fact that everybody is pointing the finger at Meg, calling her a liar, pretty much victim blaming. She doesn't feel protected. People are making jokes about it and whatnot, saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with you because days after you got shot in the foot, you're twerking and stuff like that. And I'm just like, well, she is an artist. She still has a job to do. She still has contracts that she's, committed to. She has to, like, she's obligated to, she has to uphold and continue on working. She's a professional. That's what people do. Like, these artists get injured and whatnot. Some of them take breaks. Some of them, work at a pace that works for them. Some of them go on with life or whatever. And me, I never really, like, once I feel like a woman, like, an artist, anybody that comes up that says something or whatever, they say, okay, well, this happened to me. People question it. Me, I like to get the full on story before I make an opinion, before I formulate an opinion. And what I pretty much base it off of is, if that person's story has not changed since the first day that they've said it, that's when I'm like, okay, yeah, they're telling the truth, because not one word has changed in their story. But if you go to everybody else's story, they done change the date, they done change, whether it was sunset or sunrise, they done changed, what they were wearing. Like, that's pretty much how you can tell what story is true and what story is false. So I don't feel like Meg was lying in that situation. I do feel like there's like bits and pieces of the story that's still missing to still protect all who were involved or whatever. But I don't feel like she's lying about the shooting. I'm not trying to say that I feel like Tory Lanez is a liar. I do feel like his approach to everything is like very trash, and you're just further damaging, you're further incriminating yourself in a sense. because now you're being petty about it. You could have easily came forward and said, listen, this is what happened. If somebody's putting allegations on you or whatever, and I know it's of a legal matter, but there's still a way around like talking about it or whatever. So you could have been like, this is what happened. Things got out of hand or whatever. The gun went off, blah, 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 blah. Like, there's ways that you could have talked about it. But from what I'm seeing and from what I'm hearing, it's like very petty. And, Meg the Stallion wasn't protected, did not feel protected in that moment. And it's just sad. Like, the fact that this is how black women feel, like we don't feel protected. And, I think Malcolm X said it, like, black women are the most unprotected, disrespected people on the planet. And it's true. For example, look at, these challenges that we're doing, the Bust It Challenge, the Silhouette Challenge. And I'm seeing like a lot of men making very like nasty comments about women on these challenges. Oh, a lot of y'all too old or too fat to this to be doing the Bust It Challenge. Some of y'all look, stupid doing the Silhouette Challenge. Like you look, and it's like, these are challenges that bring out the confidence in people. And here y'all are shooting down, especially women. Here y'all are shooting down, like talking about our looks, picking at everything that we're doing or whatever. Like a lot of people who are doing these challenges and a lot of people who are on TikTok at this moment are doing it because it's keeping them sane. It's keeping them, happy. It's giving them something to do. They're having fun. Allow them to have fun. So, like, my question was, it was pretty much, well, I pretty much answered why black women don't feel protected. But I really would like to know from black men, especially, what are your thoughts on this? Like, what do you feel? What do you feel when you, because I don't want to generalize all black men. I will not say that all black men do not protect black women. That is the furthest from the truth. Because, like I said, I personally know some wonderful black men who will give me their last, who will go to the end of the earth for me, who will protect me by no means. So I just want to know from black men, why do you think that women feel this way? What can be done to make them feel more secure as far as being protected by the black man? Let me know your answers in the comments below. You can email me as well. Just let me know. I'm very interested to know. But this was Mental Health Mondays. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend about Teesha on the Tube. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.